Oh, look at this hot rod. Dan here, Dave's Beach Shop. So it's been like a full week since I've been out in the garage. I've been, well, work has gotten, I wouldn't say in the way, but I've been very busy. Oh, it's kind of a wider pulley than the other one. Where we last left it, I think this motor was pulled out, and I had pushed the Model A out, and I was a little cranky. I have since, my own time, I put the Turbo 350 back on it, and I actually yoinked the torque converter out of this transmission, which I'm hoping will be okay. I think it was like a 3000 stall, which might be a little excessive, because this motor is kind of more of a, well, I assume, I don't know much about it, it's like a torquey deal, so we'll see what happens. Worst case, we can pull the transmission back and get a different converter in it. I'm thinking probably like a 2500 stall probably would have been better, but all we had was stock torque converters in here, or excessive. And I don't really know how torque converter math works, but it has to do with the way of the vehicle and like gear ratio and horsepower, so maybe it'll be perfect. We'll see what happens. If not, it's terrible. Yeah, so, I put the transmission on. I was originally going to put the shift kit and everything on it, but I thought, you know what, I'll just slap this thing in, and I'll pretend I'm 17 all over again, and put a shift kit, you know, improver kit in the in this thing while it's on the hoist. I've done it on jack stands and all that. It's really no big deal. This is the deal. So it's got like a 2-in-1. It can either be for towing or street strip, and basically it's just I don't know, I think you remove some check balls, drill some holes, put this little plate in, and put it all back together. Well, I actually thought they came with a new filter. Well, I guess we'll reuse the one that's in there. And put up, this transmission's been fine. Hopefully it's can handle what we're gonna do to it. I do feel like it is the weak link, but such is life. And then on the back of this thing, I still have that, you can see it, the gear vendor. So we'll do that in the car as well. We could put it all together. In my experience, the gear vendor did fit in a stock Tri-5 floor without any modifications, but you know what? Once I put the other one in the car, and it worked out just great. So we're gonna do that today. Put this all together, see how it goes. My fear is, I don't really want to take the blower off, but I feel like I might have to, and lift it with like head bolts or something like that. I think my little strap system is not going to be able to lift it high enough to get everything in there, but we'll just see. I'm also contemplating maybe just taking the grill right out of this thing. I don't know if the fenders are on this thing when I got it, if I put it together or not, but it might be, yeah, because I think they bolt in. Oh, it's missing all the bolts. So maybe it'll just come out easy. If we pull the grill out, then it'll just slide right in. So I'm gonna mess with this a little bit, and we'll come back. We got the film crew. Man, Vice Grip's hitting the film crew comment hard over there, because Danny, I worked all week. I was up early, like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, and then I was going out. I wasn't getting back till 9 o'clock at night. A few nights, 3 nights this week, and so anyways, it's the weekend. Finally had a day. I think we can get a lot of work done. She went skiing today. Mountains open early, so you got just me. Sorry. Oh, smartest man alive. Except for I had to take the light bar off, and I put the light bar, actually went through the hood latch mount and through the grill, so it all had to go together. And I spilled my brand new coffee. Man. Anywho, yeah. So the problem I run into, so I built this, which was, they sell these and they're, I wouldn't say they're expensive, but when these are like $4 on sale and a bunch of scrap steel, it's like a little cradle, which works out really well. And then I had welded on little tabs and stuff here and there, so you could ratchet the motor transmission any way you want. The issue I ran into is this is a little long, this is a little long, this becomes a little long, and we run into clearance issues on hoods. So I actually wanted to maybe change these out to like ratchet straps, so I could like ratchet them right down maybe. That might not be a bad idea. But I have to have some sort of stop on it, so I wouldn't just, you know, forget about it and screw things up. Let's just see, we got the, oh no. Oh, well maybe, got the B-list tripod there. Anywho, are we in frame here, Dan? Oh, yeah, we're good. So I have this, I have the hoist kind of, I think as low as it's gonna kind of be able to go, where we can still get the legs under, you know, hoist problems. Oh, I'm gonna show you guys a few more pumps so you guys don't have to hear all the heavy breathing. Danielle just edit this out in post. There's no way she's just sitting there putting in ads trying to sell gloves or something like that. Anyway, so I think off camera I put motor mounts on this thing. So I put the torque converter in, bolted the transmission up. I resealed the transmission dipstick tube. Carburetor's on there. It's just on there to kind of keep junk out of it. And yeah, there's very little it did. It's got no front accessory drive, and the little 305, for whatever reason, it had a short water pump, which, you know, obviously short water pump means short water pump pulleys, which means short water pump or alternator. So I'm hoping all that will go across and fit. The more I look at it, the oh yeah, we'll see. The blower drive and this thing's got kind of a goofy water neck on. It's kind of neat actually, but it might be in the way of my life. Oh, and I left the transmission cross member in there, so hopefully I can just kind of okay, car, you just hold this while I get everything in line. There we go, we work together. I don't even need Danielle. Teamwork. Man, I will say, whoa, what was that noise? Oh, everything's fine. An engine crane, like a top dollar one. I don't know if like a Snap-on one is really worth the money or something, but this one is junk. Ah. All right. Oh yeah, I already see we're going into a hood issue. Well, that's the problem. Okay, I don't want to take the hood off. Well, I wonder how, well, maybe we can just kind of ratchet strap it to the trunk or something. I guess we could take some chain links out. What else can we do here? I'm gonna jam it in and drop it down on the cross member. See if we can take some links out of that chain. Probably should have done that initially. That actually was very dumb, but whatever. Oh. Yeah, we got her. Now that's gonna work. Okay, I'm gonna rethink this. All right, borderline genius. Ratchet strap holding the hood back, and I choked the chain up a little bit with a bolt in it. And I think we're gonna be probably still have problems. But you know what? We're further along. Oh. The hoist is gonna hit the, Did the car roll maybe? We have to roll the car to it. Oh, we're gonna hit the hood. It's gonna be all kinds of bad here as it turns out. I'll get that later. You know, what can I accomplish here? You know, Danielle, you could go ahead and just give this a push over while I'm trying to jostle it. Okay, so that's as far as we're gonna go like that. What's this caught on? Oh, the transmission. Okay. Let's drop her down, see what happens. Oh. It's installing. Okay, that's as far as we can go like that. And we're right up against the frickin' hood. Man, I did not want to take the hood off. Is it the fender? What the? Oh. I might need a couple of bolts, eh? So either hood off, which is lame. I want to re-rig this thing. I'll be back again, more thinking. Or I might just ramrod it, we'll see what happens. All right, more genius work. So I ended the top bolt of the hood, bottom was loose, and I continued to ratchet strap it. Only kind of bent the hood, but I think we're like in the ballpark now. Maybe. Oh, it's stuck. Maybe it'll, no, it's not gonna do nothing. Oh, there we go. You can, what's it called? What's it called? Oh, itself. Oh, the transmission is crooked. My life. Maybe I can, no, that didn't help. Oh, there we go. Try that. That transmission mount is definitely, I think, where I'm suffering. Oh, no, we got her. Okay, that one's good. Now, let's go ahead. Where's the... Yeah, we even have real motor mount bolts. So this one we'll put in that way, because there will be a starter. Oh, that went easy. And this one, I guess it doesn't matter if they both go in from the front, eh? There's no power steering or nothing on this unit. Or I'll suffer later. It's gotta go down just a hair more. Oh. Huh, okay. So that is in fact where that's gonna be. Let's just get the appropriate tool. Give her a, there we go. There we go. I stalled. So now, I guess we just gotta double check, make sure the transmission is hunky-dory. But I like to get this out of here, get the hood bolted up properly. I really feel bad about this hood there. No, I don't. Okay, so we got this thing in, bolted in, cross members dialed, motor mounts are tight, both sides. Maybe I should put a zip tie on that. Otherwise, I mean, realistically, if we wanted to, we could just slam this drive shaft right back in and we would be driving. You know, so obviously some linkage and stuff like that. But actually, I gotta get some, this has got a fancy torque converter. It takes, looks like either 3/8 or 7/16, depending on what lines up. I guess we could do either one we want, by the looks of it. So maybe I'll get some honky-tonkin' bolts. I want to get a transmission pan gasket. This one's pretty roached, but I believe I actually have. Mer donated a while ago there's a gasket in here. No, why do you have filter? Being M1, I mean, it's old, it's junk. I wonder if this thing even needs a gasket on there. I should probably get one of them too, but that'll be a deep sump pan, so a little more fluid, you know, keeps it a little cooler. We are running a rather large transmission cooler on this thing. So I'm gonna start making my list, but realistically, the next thing we gotta do is kind of pull like the front dress off of this thing, the water pump, the pulley, the alternator, and there's some debauchery there. Make sure that all fits. I also, this thing it was running, by the looks of it, a electric fuel pump. I should actually check that before I put it all together, but hopefully I can steal everything off there and just run a mechanical fuel pump just because everything's run up and it's easy. And I don't like electric fuel pumps. I mean, whatever, they're fine, but I feel like a mechanical one is just so much more reliable. And at the top shelf is where I keep now miscellaneous small block, big block Chevy stuff, so I always have an alternator. Actually, I might have a short water pump up there. Or a long water pump, sorry. And I know I have a bunch of pulleys, but hopefully let's make all this stuff work on there and life will be good. So let's drop this thing down and see what fits. It's just a small block Chevy. How hard can it be? Okay, so we're back down the ground. Now this thing looks kind of complete, but it's a little not. So there's no pulley down here to run any of the drive. The blower stuff was just on because that's how I bought the thing. Obviously no water pump. Now if we come over here, so here's the deal. This is considered a short water pump. The easiest way to tell that is on a long water pump they typically have this side maybe? Yeah. There'll be kind of like two big bolts, and that's where like the alternator will go, like a nice kind of low slung bracket that goes up to the intake manifold, as opposed to this, which it looks like I either made or added to or something. But typically on short water pumps, it puts the alternator up, and it's kind of goofy, and there's a lot of whip in the belt, so we'll see how this lasts, but whatever, it is what it is. Now what we have to do is obviously the belt has to be in line, and I'm hoping I'll be able to take that off, this off, water pump off. I'm just going to test fit everything. Now the way the blower drive works, you actually put on your pulley. This actually looks like a 3-groove. I might be able to figure something out here. Put that on, and then the blower drive actually fits in between, and there's really long bolts, and that's what sandwiches it all together. So I'm just going to go ahead and take this mess off, and I'm going to loosely bolt it onto the car. And then if that works, then I'm going to go run into town, and I got to get gaskets and spark plugs and oil and all that sort of stuff. But if everything just kind of sits on there and it looks good, we'll leave it. Then we got to if we want to paint it or not, which, a little bit of blue on there wouldn't hurt no one, right? Maybe the pulleys are blue, black. So that's the plan. I'm going to go ahead and screw around with this. This thing looks to be kind of a big balancer on it, which is kind of cool. Nothing super fancy. Like I said, aluminum heads with a blower on it. It's got a camshaft in it. I forget what he told me the thing was in the bottom end, but realistically, a small block Chevy's little blower on it is going to make 400 or 450 horsepower for sure, and be lots of torque, and it should be just fine. I hope. Okay, I got all my gear off the other motor. Oh, this seems a little goofy. I don't know, maybe I'm just a problem. Okay, so we'll take that off. Belt off. What's this? Tighten that up for me. So these things here, so I don't need the El Longo. Dang it. Extension, okay. So we're gonna start down here. The other one I pulled off, and it was actually two pulleys kind of sandwiched together, and it looked like I was only using the center one, I hope, so I just kind of knocked that out. So what this does, just bear with me. Daniel, edit this out. Oh, okay. So this here is just gonna fit kind of through like that. Looks a little, I might have to drill out the center. Yeah. The blower drive is not quite wanting to fit in there. So I'm gonna have to just kind of auger out this bit real quick. Okay. I'll drill a bit later, and we're good. So now, how did this line up? I did drop this bolt, but so is the washer on, so I'm gonna call that good. So there you go, it kind of sticks through. Let's get all these ligged up-ish. And that should just go nicely. It looks a little goofy because it only has the single, well, I guess it's double pulley, but do that. We can put this crank bolt in too. I'm just doing that just so I don't lose it more than anything. But then we can blast this in. Okay, so that's lined up. Now that really didn't change it here. All it is just that little tiny spacing, which I'm sure they factor in. Water pump. So let's just see here. This is a single pulley deal. It's actually a big one. I might have to change it. If you put a smaller pulley on, it kind of overdrives it a little bit, you know? The gasket, of course, I siliconed on because I didn't think I'd ever take it off. As per usual. Okay, that. So this is all gonna work. Now it's a matter of the blower belt's gonna fit. Zip this on. And impact tools. You know what? I'm gonna put the alternator on next, because is it gonna hit? I don't know. I think actually we'll be okay. So that goes there. Now the problem is the adjuster, or the tensioner, whatever you want to call it. Okay, we'll loosen that just. It all kind of went together in a bit of a goofy way. Okay, honestly, wow. What are the odds that's gonna fit? Oh, it might not. Nope. Okay, so that we're gonna have to modify, but honestly, not terrible. We can deal with that. So this is just gonna hold the kind of base of the alternator. Whoop. And this, I had built this cobbled together bracket, but really, we just gotta make sure this does this somehow. So I probably just drill a hole in it and put it right to there. Now that I look at why would I even work with that. But anyway, that's what I did. Let's see if this belt will fit, which it all should. I believe this is all now the exact same as the other motor. Belt alignment is always a hassle, but that's, whoops. Okay, that's good. And now blower belt on. Wow, this actually wasn't too bad. Quick fingers, eh? Okay, put that on. Oh, come on. Okay, so this actually fits cherry. Like I said, we'll have to come up with some sort of a, I like to call it the banana arm, but whatever, that has to go on there somehow. And it's gonna, this is the water neck. I'm just gonna kind of do a goofy thing. What does this even have for, okay, oh yeah, it's got a rad in it too. Well, I guess we'll have to see how that goes. We might be, well, I might need a flexi hose, let's be honest. I'll probably check that before we go. But that's all dialed, so I'm gonna go and probably take this all apart, get some gaskets. I might just give that a quick blast of paint before I go. All the brackets and everything. It looks a little out of place. I mean, it's a aluminum headed black motor in a 55 Chevrolet, but kind of way she goes. So I'm gonna change the valve covers. I think I like these Corvette ones, or these, whatever they are, Z28 deals. They're kind of neat, and then everything I built for them is kind of cool. Does this thing have a dipstick tube in it? Does not, by the looks of it. Okay, we'll have to deal with that. So, yeah, there's lots of itty bitty things to deal with, but such is life. Unfortunately, this thing has a pan dipstick, and I need the block, which this one has both for some reason, but I need the block dipstick. Okay, mental note, put it in my phone. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. We're gonna change carburetor on this thing. We'll take all this kind of junk off. We gotta get header gaskets. I'll suffer, put all those together. That's a bit of a lame job. But I think next time we come back, the motor should be kind of mostly together and looking like something. And then we'll hop underneath, and I wanna do that pan service. I might do that in its own video. I'm not really too sure. It might be a bit of a boring one, but I do think it's always a nice thing, you know, kind of put out there on the internet that anybody can do it. It's really no big deal. Oh yeah. I guess we should be okay with the wipers on this thing. It should all fit. But yeah, this should be a really fun car. We've probably got 2 or 3 videos left on getting the motor and transmission all dialed together with the overdrive. And then I want to get that rear end in. Where did I put it? It's standing up over here. Oh yeah. Actually, I should probably paint this as well and start getting it all dialed to go together. This will be a little bit of a welding fiasco to get in. I hope it's not too narrow. I also think I'm gonna have to put some winter tires in this thing right away, because it did in fact snow yesterday. So these big tires we'll put them on there for test fit. I may have to space them out with a 1/2-inch spacer just so it kind of looks good. Maybe I could go in just a little bit. We'll see. I don't know how much room we're gonna have against the leaf springs and all that sort of stuff, but I cheaped out. I bought was available, and we'll hot rod it together, because that's what you do. Anyways, thanks for watching. Do me a favor, leave a comment below. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It does make a world difference to us. And go ahead and leave the editing, the editing girl a little comment there saying she's doing a mediocre job at best. We'll see you on the next one.